Hi there. We're going to make a recipe tonight that came across my Facebook page. It was called Monterey sausage pie, and it looked pretty easy, so we're just going to try it. So I need to start the oven and put it at 400 degrees. And I've got a pound of sausage to cook, and I'll put the recipe in the description. There's not much to it. So I've got a pound of sausage. I'm going to cook that. And put some garlic in there too. So this recipe uses some eggs and some biscuit baking mix, basically Bisquick. And I don't keep Bisquick around just because I don't use it. So, but I did have flour, so I put some flour with some baking powder and some salt, and I'm going to put a little butter in the whole thing. Normally you mix it with butter to make Bisquick mix, but it will just get mixed in that way. And then some sage and some pepper, and that's what the dry ingredients are you see here. And then there's some milk and eggs and cheese, and that's pretty much it. And we're going to bake it once we put all that together. This is billed as a breakfast dish, but I'm going to use it for dinner. Start the other ingredients going. It wants 1 1/3 cups of milk. That's about right. I'm going to use the whole thing because I've got a bigger dish to bake it in than they want anyway. Again, it was just biscuit and 3/4 of a teaspoon of sage and a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, 3 eggs, 1 1/3 cups of milk is what I've got in here. The flour, the biscuit mix was about a cup. Put some garlic in there. Good. And now a whole bunch of cheese. Just gonna mix it in until it melts. That's probably pretty good. So next thing I want you to do is just put that in the baking dish. That. And you pour this over the top. Alright, so I'm going to put this in the oven for about 20 to 25 minutes until the fork comes out clean, and then sprinkle a little bit more cheese on top and cook it a few more minutes and then it'll be done. So I'll come back and I take it out of the oven. Alright, it's been like 22, 23 minutes. Let's just see what we got. good. All right, so we're going to put a little more cheese on there. I'm going to have to take it out. Do that. I already got a ton of cheese in there, so I don't really want to overdo it. But I'll put a little on top just to do it. Put it back in for a couple minutes. So I put the recipe that I used, the recipe that came to me off of Facebook, and then I'll put what I used, because there were a couple little changes, down in the description. And I'll also, once I've tried it, see what it tastes like and all that, I'll put what I think of it down in there. So that looks pretty good. I'm going to call it. So it says to let it sit for a few minutes and then cut it up and eat it. So that's what I'm going to do. And if you try it and you like it, let me know in the comments. Thanks.